Hello there. Oh, there's some beautiful sunshine. I tried a live a second ago, and you shouldn't do that when you're driving into the river valley and there's no cell reception. Chaotic energies. Lots of craziness going on around all over the place. Where I am here in Alberta, there's a whole bunch of haze from the fires, forest fires that are in the Rocky Mountain areas here right now. There's a lot of fuzziness of reality. Things are breaking down, and we're being asked what we want to place in its place, weaving a new reality. And I see it happening now. I see little suggestions. Somebody suggested the other day that in their reality, they're seeing a lot of, and I don't want to propagate this and cancel it before we start, but they're seeing a lot of empty spots on store shelves, and that hasn't been my experience for quite a while. I remember it showing up earlier in the summer, and I saw that a few times, and I finally said, that's not part of my reality. But that insertion of a friend saying they're seeing it. I was just at a co-op store, and there was a whole bunch of little spots on the store shelves that were empty, and I immediately looked at it and I said, no more. No, that's not my reality. I believe on some timeline in some place, all that stuff lined up to make that happen, but that isn't anything I want to live or be part of. So what in your reality is coming in and trying to exert dominance and tell you it is, that you don't have to accept, that you don't have to make part of your timeline? How can your timeline be better? I had interaction with banks I spoke about earlier in the week, and that's not part of my timeline, where I'm coerced and people will come and try and make me think that they deserve to have my personal information when it's illegal for them to have that. If they had it and they're as powerful as they say they are, they'd have it already. So there's something really off there, trying to get people to expose themselves and show how much money they have so that they can demand more. What's in your reality that you want to change? Divine unions is something that we're all been begging for. We want to find our twin flame and other things, and it's getting more and more that this is an inner union that we're starting with, and then flashes of light will appear in your experience. I had a beautiful experience. I want to call a divine union into my life, and there's a woman I've been attracted to at this bar that I go to for wings. I like to have wings once a week, and we have all this beautiful interaction in our eyes and in really short conversations, and I think she wants more, so she reached out and touched me for no reason, and there was nothing really saying, hey, my shoulder's sore or something. She just reached out and touched me, saying that she was interested and maybe she wanted more. So now it's an invitation, and I talk a lot about invitations. I want to have invitations where I'm shown that women are interested, and that I should step deeper into, maybe women want to call it pursuit or whatever, but of I don't know, the old word was courting, but going in and asking for more. Hey, I'd like to get to know you better. Are you single right now? And is that something you'd like to explore? And it's a simple question that we lived with and maybe we're ashamed of in the past, and it didn't work out or whatever, but the new me is much more encouraged, and like, I've lived a lot of experiences where I didn't ask, and then I always wondered for the rest of my life. So I'm now in the energy. Next time I see her, or next week, I'll just say, hey, I love that you touched me, and I'd love to know if you wanted to explore more, or sit down for a coffee or a drink or something sometime. And it would be beautiful if another person was looking for companionship, somebody to get to know better, to explore, and then see if you want to go deeper. And it kind of starts with that simple invitation and then goes deeper. That's something I want to weave into my reality. I weaved into my reality. There's a lot of cooler weather starting to show up now that winter's over, but I'm going to my trailer right now to explore the the last couple days of warm weather before I put my Sea-Doo away and winterize it and get my trailer winterized. Weaving that together, weaving circumstances where I'm going to have a nice supper with my parents tonight, and inviting them over for an anniversary supper because their anniversary was a couple weeks ago, and I just live far enough away that I can't. What do you want to weave into your reality? Do you want more loving people in your life, more honest and integral relationship? Do you want more sexuality in your life? Do you want more abundance in your life? Now's a time when we can plant a seed. There's a big reset coming. Weave into it. Sit in simple meditation. And simple meditation for me is close your eyes. I like to put both hands on my heart, one above the other, and just lay there and calm my breath down and just beam love into my heart. And then see what shows up. It's like, oh, I want to spend more time with my kids. Hey, I want to have more play in my life. I want to be able to go, like I said, go on my Sea-Doo and jump around on the lake and just feel the drone of the motor, and it feels like you're flying when you're going 50 miles an hour over a nice flat sheet of water. I want to invite more of that into my life. I want to invite circumstances where I don't feel in fight and flight. I don't have to worry about who's going to be on the phone and what are they going to ask me, and are they going to try and extort me for money, and which seems to be all too normal now. I don't know how many people are seeing in their email these fake things. There was something with the UPS logo, but it was an IPS instead of a UPS, and it's got all these really weird characters and really jugged English. Well, you know, people are trying to steal your login information for UPS, or trying to get you paid customs fees for a package that doesn't exist, or I see lots of people that are texting purposely the wrong number with somebody else's name to try and draw you in because you're a nice person and get you into a conversation that you probably wouldn't have. These are all social engineering projects, phishing projects that are trying to and they're being used in a very sophisticated way by organized mafia and crime to try and get you to give out important information or give them money. I wish and clear those from all the integrity that's lost, all the used car salesmen that take people for money and other things. I'm clearing that. I'm clearing bad drivers and people that aren't in integrity, or people that hurt other people. I'm clearing them from my reality because they don't exist there. They're old patterns. Just end it, erase it, and clear it, and say, hey, I want to have people that connect and talk nicely to each other. And what do you want? Go sit, close your eyes. What do you really miss? Hey, connection with people, community. Maybe you had a church you were a part of, but maybe the church doesn't feel good. But how do you build a community that's like your church? Build that around spirituality topics, or just getting together and being in integrity with people and talking. These are the things. So how do we as master creators start to create heaven on earth? And what's your heaven on earth? Yours is different than mine, and everybody's got little different requirements. But as we start to express them, more and more people are going to show up that want the same thing. So start to do that. How do you open that creative space in your heart, allow the possibility, maybe dare a little bit to dream because you couldn't before, and shine that into the world, and something magic's going to happen. And if enough of us do this, and enough of the tipping point shifts, it's all going to change for everybody in an instant. And I think that time is very, very near. It's feeling very possible. And tomorrow, September 11th, 9/11, remember what happened then? Maybe some of that stuff is going to show up. Put that into your possibility. Reset of financial systems, clearing of debt, clearing of mortgages, death contracts. Let them all go. Student loans, all this stuff that's keeping us slaves. So now we can be free. And now we can have abundance come in and do what we want without having to prove to somebody and have a boss and blah, 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 blah. What a mess. What would feel good? Do that. Start to see it. Start it to show up in your life and shine that out. I'm coming up on a hill. I might lose cell reception, so I'm going to end this. But what do you want? What would feel really good in your heart? What would make you shine? And shine it out. I love you. I know we can do this. It's imminent. And let's make it happen. We're going to have a blast. I look forward to the after party and seeing all of you and having a community build, and all from the heart. So talk to you soon. Shine bright like a diamond. I love you all. Talk to you soon.